We're back for another stream. I was feeling mildly confident for some reason this morning, but now I've seen the lineup. Yeah. I'll just show you it, really. I'm sure you've seen it. It's not what you call incredible, I'll just say that. There's so many questions, mate. There's so many questions. For starters, why is Luke Freeman playing? And why is he on the left wing if he is going to play? That's just the one thing. I don't know. Bong, why? Figueiredo, why? Christie, there's no one else. You've got Ribeiro on the bench, which is just stupid. You've got Lolly, Mighton, Taylor. I was feeling somewhat confident, but I'm not really anymore. I think it's going to be an interesting game. I think maybe a draw or, I hate to say it, a defeat. I'd be very surprised if we win, to be quite honest. And this is why. Look at Bournemouth's team. Just look at the starting 11, and then you notice players like David Brooks, Lewis Cook, Sturridge on the bench. Not Sturridge, but Sturridge on the bench. This is a team that beat Burnley in midweek, a Premier League side, away 2-0. The fact that they can put players like Brooks, Cook, and Sturridge on the bench and still have a very good starting 11, this kind of says why they're in 6th and we're in 18th. However, though, you have to remember we are actually on really good form. You know, we're 12. We've only lost, I think, 2 in 12. So you never know. We could quite easily get a result. But just looking at the team, they're better, aren't they? Yeah, they're better. But then again, you look at, it's an interesting one. You look at our team and you think, well, on paper, looking at people like Lolly and Mighton in there, it isn't too far away. But the starting 11 does not at all convince me that we're going to get a result here. Honestly, I'd take a draw. We need to be winning, let's be honest. We need to be winning for sure because we need to get away from the bottom 3. But I'm being realistic. I just have a feeling that we can maybe pull off a draw or something. Of course, Bournemouth are doing really poor under Jason Tyndall. Now I've got Jonathan Woodgate temporarily there, or maybe permanent. And look at them now. They've obviously, like always, they've won 2 in a row. Now they've got a new manager or someone else in charge. I still think it's a bit harsh that they got rid of Tyndall, to be honest. They'd lost 5 in a row, I think. But, that is kind of bad, isn't it, really? But they lost to teams like, I'm cited as well on this channel, Derby. Birmingham, no, they beat Birmingham, didn't they? They lost to Luton, Sheffield Wednesday, got battered by Reading, that kind of thing. Anyway, I'll stop annoying you all. How are you all doing? Harry Land, Liam, LJP, James, Charlie is in here temporarily. He told me earlier he's not going to be in the stream today. Lewis Gavin apparently is in here. Raddad, of course. Scott McKenna. Can you come back, Scott, please? Please, can you just come back? Please, mate. The bit of me falling off my chair in the intro was brilliant. Yeah. I just thought I'd make an intro because even with the free version of StreamYard, which is what I used to stream, of course, you can now add your own intro. So I thought I'd make one. It's just basically a compilation of some of the best moments. So if you didn't see it, then yeah, watch it back later if you want. But Mason's in here as well. NFFC lover. I'm watching it for once. It's an actual watch along. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Actual watch along. I'm going to get to see Gaetang Bong play football. And Luke Freeman as well. However, I'm looking forward to seeing Garner and players like that because he's been very good so far. And Wall, the only good thing about this team, in my opinion, is Wall is captain. You know, Wall's captain, which is what we all want. Edward said a comment earlier. How are you doing? No QPR today, as Rotherham have a frozen pitch. Yeah, I swear that's like the second Rotherham game in a row that's been postponed or something like that because the Derby game was. Looking forward to this game. Yeah, good to have you in here, Edward, mate. We're 18th, aren't we? But our form does not reflect that. You know, it doesn't at all reflect that. However, this team is just why I don't understand why Ribeiro's not playing. He's the one that's the one I don't get the most. He's only went out the team because he got sent off against Borough. That's literally it. A win today, though, we could potentially. I mean, we have to win that 6-0, which we won't. We could go to 14th, but at least 15th. A win for Bournemouth could see them go up to 4th potentially. Not that we care about that. I did hear about Klopp's mum. Yes, that's very sad, of course. Probably one of the reasons why Liverpool might have been struggling recently. You never know. My birthday is the 26th of February. You share the same birthday as Rad Dad, mate. You share the same birthday as Rad Dad. You must be honoured by that. Derby v Forest is on my birthday. Yes, that I wouldn't like that. I mean, I kind of would, but I also wouldn't because, if we lose, then that's a birthday you're never going to want to relive ever. Henry as well. I don't know if they said your name or not. Actually, watching a game of football, that's actual watch along makes a change, doesn't it? So of course I'm going to be looking over here quite a bit this stream. There's going to be 2 more games this month I can watch, Rotherham and Derby. I'm pleased I can watch the Derby one. Blackburn, Swansea, I can't, unfortunately. Because Swansea actually is on Sky, but it's on the red button, and I can't get that. But yeah, Bournemouth are picking up. However, we're on good form as well. Yes, okay, we've beaten a few teams that aren't exactly brilliant, but still, we'll go with it. To be fair, as a Forest fan right now, I wouldn't expect anyone else at left back under Houghton with himself somehow liking Bong. Yeah, he hasn't played that bad, to be honest, recently, Bong. So I'm not quite as just thinking, what the hell are you playing Bong as I used to, but I still wouldn't play him. I think that's a fair way to put it. Of course, I'm going to be behind you. All right, I'm going to be behind you because Sky, the last time I did, all the way back when we played Stoke away, when I could watch it, we were like 20 seconds out. So you're going to know when there's a goal well before I am. So, it's going to kind of ruin it for me because I'm going to think, oh, we have scored and not really be at all shocked. But yeah. Anyway. Apparently it's a free kick to Bournemouth already. I'm that far behind. I'm 45 seconds in, I am. So you're probably like a minute or... To be fair, actually, no, you're not even that. It is a free kick now. Not been taken yet, though. Actually commentate it for once. Free kick, swung in. That was... Okay, that literally came to nothing at all. It was just cleared away. Let's just say if you lot know the score, don't spoil it. People will, though. People will. But yeah, it'd be better if they don't. But people will, because they just will. I've not even put the score in the... it's goalless, but still. Good to do. I like doing early streams, but my favourite streams to do are probably night games. I just think they're cool doing them. Also, by the way, if you've not liked the stream yet, please do, because it all helps out. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Good save from Samba there. And of course, follow my social media as well. All helps out. That was a good ball from Bournemouth up to Stanners last. He scored both goals against us, didn't he, before? So, yeah. The fact that they've got players like, Brooks on the bench is just says everything about what a quality side they've got. Jack Wiltshire in their team as well, ex-England international, for God's sake. I don't really mind if people say the score. It's... I'll find out in my own time anyway, won't I? Burnley playing Palace at 3. Could be winning that one. Probably should be winning that one, really. Shane Long as well. They got some quality players in their side. They really have. So to me, Bournemouth, a lot of their history have been in the lower leagues, but I got used to Bournemouth being like a regular Premier League team. They were there for 5 years. So it's kind of still a bit weird seeing them in the Championship again, really, for me, anyway. We're in League 2 not even that long ago, Bournemouth. Oh, there he is. Bong just took a throw. Got a close up of him. That's tell you what, that left hand side, Gartang Bong and Luke Freeman. Like that's just a match made in heaven, isn't it? That's just incredible. Why isn't the Bear owned the team? Why aren't we giving Lolly a chance? Why are we playing a Cam on the left? Why? I just don't get it. Don't get it. By the way, people who come on streams, I can actually now hear you properly because I've bought some new speakers. So they're not going to keep cutting out because my speakers are really dodgy. So I've finally got some new speakers. Okay, there's an injury for Bournemouth. I don't actually know who that is. Is it Cook? Has Bong replied? Shock horror. No, he hasn't. No. Jeno as well, who's the one that wanted me to send it to him. He's not got a response either. Can't believe that. I can. Why would he respond? I always get so excited for a Friday night kickoff on QPR play one under lights and on Sky. However, it's like a curse. We never seem to win on Sky. Absolutely the same here. we've not won when we've been on telly on Sky since June last year. Yeah, and in that time we've had about 8-9 more games on telly. So yeah, that says a lot really. Quite depressing that too. I mean, how many games have I watched this season? Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to watch every game. It's just not possible, though. At least now I've got Sky, I can watch the old game. Lloyd Kelly's come on for Bournemouth, I think. Yes, he has. He is on for someone. Vague. Yeah, I like late kickoffs or Friday night kickoffs. But talking of Sky, how many games have I watched? I've watched Derby, Luton. I actually can't remember after that. Reading, Norwich, Swansea, Stoke. Yeah, I've watched a few, but that's not many, really, is it? Watford. No, I didn't watch Watford. I would honestly, I'd take a point, but we need to win every game right now, don't we, to get away from that danger zone because it is so tight at the bottom end. I've actually thought about doing a video about this where I just talk about it in more depth. It is insane how tight it is. Like just even just like one win, you could go from like our position to like 12th. It's actually incredible. I think that's not being exact, but you could go way above relegation, and then just like one poor run of form, just 1 or 2 games, you can be right down there again. This is why it's so tough when you're in this position. You've only lost 2 in 12 league games, and yet was still 18th because other teams will win, of course, won't they? So that's what makes it difficult. Not seen Garner play a full game yet, so this would be good. He's just gone down there though, but he looks like a real talent, James Garner. Aren't going to be too good for us, really. But Luke Freeman, man, I don't rate Luke Freeman as a number 10, to be quite honest. But when he's playing as a winger, he's not even good in his actual position, in my opinion. But when he plays out of position, that's just not going to go well, is it? Is anyone in the chat? Because I've not had a comment in ages. Like 4 minutes, not had a comment. We've got 11 people in there. Thank you very much for that. It's a free kick to Forest, though. Looking like it's going to be one a knockout or Freeman maybe to take this one. Somehow relatively good position. Gone, he scored. I'm that far behind. I told Bong to apply, but he couldn't find the message. Oh, right. Well, thank you very much, Scott. Of course, you still get to know him, of course, don't you? You say it random. Yeah. Apparently, we've got Scott McKenna in the chat, apparently. Free kick, though. Scenes. I want this to be top corner, mate. Come on. Korinovic. No, straight at the goalie. On target, though. On target. That wasn't too bad. That was not a bad effort. Knockout went for it, and then he fake kicked it. Cafu passed it to Korinovic, and that was actually really well worked. That attempt, I should say. Yeah, he must get spammed, just message after message. Oh my God, Gaetan, you're that good at football. Just stuff like this. 9 people in there. People find me boring. I know it all along. People find me boring. 16 likes. I mean, to be fair, it is an early kickoff. People are probably busy. I can't even really report on games today, can I? Because we're an early game. The disrespect, I know. Ridiculous. Glenn Murray. So we literally are Nottingham and Hove Albion, aren't we? Glenn Murray, Bong, Knockout, and Houghton. It's just mental how many ex-Brighton players we've got. Can you believe it? Glenn Murray, the oldest player to score in the Championship this season. 37. Not really, meme lord. It's been they've had a free kick. We've had a free kick. Not been too bad so far, really. Been quite decent-ish game. I'm actually watching it for once, meme lord. So, yeah, it's an actual watch-along, isn't it? The watch-alongs make the stream better because I'm actually seeing what's happening. Not that you didn't know that. Cafu's got a booking. Corner Bournemouth, though, taken short. Stanner's last. That went to literally no one. Someone was just on the end of that. That would have been a goal for them, but that was a decent effort, I suppose. Imagine not being in the Prem. I don't have to. I've been used to this for the last, how old am I? 19 years of my life, yeah. Believe it or not, I am 19, even though I look about 14, but still. Imagine losing to City 5-0 every year. Exactly. Imagine doing that. It could never be my team. Even though it would if we did play City, to be quite honest, but still. I mean, we haven't gone behind yet like we did against Bournemouth within 2 minutes. And that was a Stanner's last goal and then a penalty in the second half. You can tell the squad are getting along much better, but it just seems we're just playing catch-up now. We really are, because form's improved. The squad's quite clearly getting to know each other, but guess why? Because they had to literally get to know each other, because there was 14 new lads, weren't they? 14 new lads in here. So they've all got to get to know each other. The human beings at the end of the day. And if you saw a video on Twitter, they were mucking about with Ribeiro. He came in looking all cool, and they were just having a joke about it. It's great to see that, because that's what we've been missing for a lot of this season. How you doing, Henry, mate? One thing I feel Houghton needs to get right with Murray is he doesn't have any pace, and sometimes a little rotation with Taylor and grabbing needs to happen, or he needs to play it up top. Absolutely, yeah. He doesn't have pace. That's the thing, because he's 37. Taylor does have quite a bit of pace. Graben kind of as well. I just can't believe. I mean, is Murray going to be our main striker the whole season? I just really. I'm pleased Graben's not playing again, because even though he scored against Coventry, he's not been the Lewis Graben of old, has he? I really feel sorry for Taylor, man. Seriously, what does Taylor, Lolly, and Mighton and Yuri have to do to get in this team? They should be instant starters, or maybe not one of Mighton or Lolly because you got knockout, but they should be starting them. Bong isn't as bad as he used to be, but why is Ribeiro not getting in ahead of him? He's only out of the team because he got a suspension. Ribeiro was starting every game, and now he's been benched for Bong. Come on, man. Let's not muck about. I'm hoping because, Bong's age might mean that he's not going to be in the team much longer. That's a good ball from Christie, to be fair, to Freeman. What does Freeman actually do, man? He tried to cross it and it just went. It just deflected. It's a corner to us. Mbiso should be starting ahead of Figs 100%. Absolutely. Especially Lolly. You have some great attacking players, but Lolly's been your best player for a few seasons. Yeah, I probably agree with that, to be fair. Definitely up there. Lolly's not been the same as he was last season, but this is what I keep saying, how can he possibly play any better or try and play any better if he's not playing, He can't possibly get his form back if he's just going to be a bench player. That wasn't a bad chance at all for Forest there. I wasn't even really focusing on that. But Begovic saved it. It was a good, it was a corner, and Christie got up on the edge of the box, knockout, went for goal. And Murray kind of got there, but Begovic saved it. Scott McKenna's a legend. Yeah, we've got him in the chat. We've got him in the chat, mate. When I play again, I'll score 40 goals and become Berisha and get Forest in the playoffs without losing to Norwich. Excuse me, I beat Norwich at the second time, all right? I beat Norwich the second time, Lucky. Let's just ignore the first season. And let's just ignore the fact I may have lost the whole city in the last episode, but that's completely irrelevant. I like watching this football, not going to lie. Yeah, mate. Who doesn't? I mean, it is Forest. We're not quite as tragic as we were at one stage this season, but we seem to be turning a corner. There's just too many players in this team I still wouldn't be playing. Christie probably is the best right back they have, and that says a lot, really, doesn't it? How average we are in that position now. And is anyone really surprised? We sell Cash. We were never going to have anyone as good as him at right back this season. But I didn't think it'd be quite as tragic as it was, as it has been, Christie and Jenkinson. I am watching it for once, Tyler. Yeah, makes a change, doesn't it? I always win the League Cup in every season, and you never win it. We've got 3 dislikes. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely, is it? 3 dislikes. Fantastic. What have I literally done to earn that? But okay, cool. I must have been when I understand why people have disliked the video and stream, because don't understand that. Someone's unliked. Someone's undisliked it. 23 likes now, though. Thank you for that. If you've not liked the stream, then please do. It's a good chance of Bournemouth, though. Danjuma swings that one in. Over the goal from Shane Long. Hey, Kanan, mate. Recording the Forest. Yeah, check out Kanan. I don't know when it's coming out. He's doing a Forest rebuild video soon on his channel. And I'm going to watch that because I want to check myself up. So, But yeah. By the way, I'm looking forward to that, Kanan. That's good thumbnail as well from what you put on Twitter. I need someone to save us, because I am doing, but I'm taking my time with it. Hence why I'm only just in the Premier League in February. All of a sudden, no dislikes. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? 26 likes. Okay, unless 3 people just somehow accidentally disliked it. Who knows? Hey, out tomorrow. Good to see. Are Liverpool playing? I don't even know. They're playing Leicester. I know that. I don't know when. Liverpool. They are playing. They're playing Leicester, as I just said, away. Are they going to react to being absolutely battered? We'll see. To be fair, one of the likes is me. I forgot to do it earlier, but I didn't dislike. Yeah, no problem. No problem. That. Listen here, haters. If you dare dislike, I give your football club a mixture of when QPR and Forest have bad form. You don't want to live through that ever because that's just pain, okay? I can't live through QPR's form and ours together. Especially this season, it's just not possible. I don't think I could deal with that, to be honest. I couldn't. Breaking news: Knockout just scored. Unless I'm really far behind, he hasn't as of yet. Both teams playing a bit of Premier League football in the Championship, if that is the case. It ain't been a bad game so far, really. Oh, and a crap ton of Wycombe Wanderers form. Yeah. Yeah, you know, we could be Wycombe, couldn't we? You know, that's even worse. Mental though, isn't it? Football, how like QPR went from getting promoted to now being in this position. I know that's teams changed since then and stuff, but it's just what our football is. I think the Chronicles Nottingham Forest the last year kind of says a lot about why football's just insane. Karinovic though on the left, that's quite a terrible ball to be honest. John Terry's linked with Bournemouth. David Wagner would be a good get, to be honest, for Bournemouth, potentially. I do not think Jonathan Woodgate should be their manager, though, because he nearly got Middlesbrough relegated. I miss QPR in the Prem. I remember it, kind of. It was quite a while ago, 2014. But I do remember it. But since then, you've not really been the same, have you? We never recovered when we most recently went down. Never had the right manager to do anything in the first season. We had a huge debt and a lot of bad eggs to get rid of. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think this is the first season I can remember in years that all three of the relegated Premier League sides are like fighting again to get back up. Because normally at least one of them, it like just sends them mental and they just can't deal with it. Because Huddersfield last season nearly got relegated. Opinions on Bong starting, just a bit of a joke, really. He hasn't been as tragic as he has been throughout his time at Forest, but Ribeiro is a country. He's miles better than Bong. I don't know why he isn't playing. You could ask the same thing about Freeman as well. Wall being captain is a huge positive, but other than that, no, that left-hand side is just tragic. Freeman and Bong. Freeman's not even a left winger, for God's sake. He's a attacking midfielder. Yeah. QPR spent a lot when they were in the Premier League, and they were terrible. Bit like Fulham, really, a few years ago. They spent a load and they just got relegated. Well, they rock bottom. They were 19th or something. They're terrible though, and it kind of you get that you spend a ton, and you either do well or you don't. Like Wolves, they spent a load and they got Europe. Villa spent a load last season and they nearly got relegated, but they stayed up. So it always tends to be the case, doesn't it? Who's better in your opinion, Taylor, Graben, or Glenn? I rate Taylor very highly, but he just never gets a chance right now, to be quite honest. Murray is proving me wrong. I was one of the ones that slagged him off, to be quite honest. I'll hold my hands up. Graben on form is fantastic, as we saw last year, but right now he's not the same player. That's your starting 11. Samba, Ribeiro, Wall, McKenna, Christie, Garner. We need Yates back, to be honest. We do miss Yates. Yates, Lolly, Krinovich, Knockout, Murray. I'd go with that, to be honest. Apart from, I'll honestly play Taylor, to be honest, ahead of Murray. But I'd definitely agree with the rest of it. Yeah. It would be interesting to see if we were doing as bad as we are doing if we still had cash. I don't think we would. Nah, we probably would. Maybe not quite as bad, but the entire team's gone mental, hasn't it? And it's only just now that we're actually starting to look like a football club again. Thomas, we were never awful. We were excellent at home in 2014-15. Austin scored 18 goals in his first ever Premier League season. We just struggled too much away. Yeah. I remember that season. It's mental though, isn't it? How times can change like that. Free kick to Forest though. Freeman standing over it, so that's going to fill me with a lot of confidence. That was just a waste. Christie got there and it just did nothing. Gaetang on the ball. Gaetang on the ball. Passes it back to Samba. Hey, Tristan, mate. How you doing? Actually watching a game for once, which makes it better. Swansea playing today? I'll check. Swansea are playing. No, they're not. Okay. In fact, they play us next on Wednesday, which will be fun. I'm not really looking forward to that though. Dor, well, Dor and Tristan. Good to see both of you in here. Oh yeah, Swansea game got called off, didn't it? Yeah, maybe more than 5. Please, I can't live through that again, Tristan. I can't live through another 5 on the feet, and in the league as well. That would be even more irritating. So can we not? Can we not? Maybe because it's the league, we might be a little bit more fired up. I still don't think we'll win Swansea, to be honest. If we get a point here, I think that's pretty decent. A win is what we need to try and get away from the bottom 3 because it's still really tight, even though we're on form. It's I said earlier, it just says everything about why it's so difficult to get out of this when you're down at the bottom end. And then we got Blackburn, which you never know with them. We've got some tough games coming up. But then we got 2 massive games at the end of the month against Rotherham and the Sheep. And other than that, it's pretty difficult the next 3 games. But yeah, that last week is going to be like it was last week, just against 2 top sides in like one go. Sorry, teams near us more like. I'm not going to call Wickham and Coventry top sides because they're at the bottom end of the table with us. Yeah, I don't mind Norwich as a team, but I honestly don't want them to go up because it's just a bit boring. That's a good chance of Bournemouth there. Christie cleared it for a corner. Shane Long nearly scored from that. See, Bournemouth, it's been quite an evenly matched game, really. Both of us have had decent chances. Fair play, Tristan, mate. No problem. Corner, though. Yeah, that was the corner to Bournemouth. It just got cleared straight away. Still with Bournemouth, though. They've got some quality players, man. And that goes out. The problem is that every time we win, everyone around us wins. Exactly. Yeah. And when we lose, they lose. Yeah. It needs to be. They need to start losing a few when we win. And I think we're starting to see now that what we've been saying all season, the squad's much better than this end of the table. It's starting to come true because look at our form. But like we keep saying, when you're down there, it's really difficult to get out of it, even if you do go on a decent run. When will Brentford lose? Brentford are playing amazing, aren't they? They're up to the top of the table now. They really should be going up. Norwich are starting to slip up a little bit. Swans, I think Swansea are in a very good position. From what you did against Norwich, I thought you played really well in that game. Watford, they've not been unbelievable, really, by their standards. Reading have been way better than I think all of us thought they'd do. Bournemouth slipped up recently, of course. But we'll miss out. Blackburn at 8th, it's not even like Blackburn. You've got them next weekend. Stoke 9th. That's the thing with Stoke, isn't it? They're not in the playoffs, but the exact same thing is happening to us to what happened with them last season. Because last season they had a great squad. Houston said this as well. But they were just really underperforming, like roughly around where we are on the table right now. And now look at them this season. They're fighting for promotion. And they may be 9th, quite a few points off the playoffs. But it's quite a contrast, really, isn't it? different seasons. How you doing, Blushroom, mate? Who do you think we get promoted and relegated? From the Championship, I think, like I said, Brentford, Norwich and Swansea. I think Norwich is their goal, to be honest, even though it's a little bit, boring. I think getting relegated, Wycombe, will, obviously. This is really difficult to judge because I think Rotherham have been picking up, but maybe just their lack of quality might cost them. Sheffield Wednesday, it's so tight. I think Sheffield Wednesday could they have to be quite honest, and Birmingham. So maybe Rotherham, Sheffield, and Wycombe. Only I could be quite easily wrong. Brentford will slip up soon, I reckon. They come close to Bristol and Reading. Yeah. And I think, unless you're Man City, but other than that, it's going to be difficult for them to keep it up. I think eventually they will slip up. I still think they'll get promoted this season, though. Was my captain. He actually is captain today. That's what I like about Wall. He's a real, true fan, and that's why he should be our captain. He's captaining his boy club. I don't even remember him saying that, but apparently he said the only good thing about Forest right now is that we're above Derby. It just shows that he actually is a real fan, isn't it? I think Wycombe are gone if they lose today. I think they've gone already, to be honest. The lack of quality is just not there. To be fair, this has actually been quite a tight game. And Birmingham nearly beat Bournemouth away, so you never know. Birmingham actually worse than us. Wather and Yates always put in 100%. They're local lads. Yeah, exactly. That's why both of them are great. And again, Mighton, Lolly, Taylor, Ribeiro, you know that they'll give 100%, and yet all those are on the bench. Ribeiro being on the bench is the one that really just baffles everyone. That's just ridiculous. The table is so close. 9 points between Coventry and Borough. But that just says it all, really, doesn't it? You know, like, we're on good form. If we can keep it going, we could quite easily finish, like, you know, above mid-table. But if you just lose, like, 1 or 2 games, you can be, like, 21st. It just shows how tight it is. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Ben Mees. Is he a Burnley fan? Yeah, but he's your captain. I know that. It's a good chance for us there. Cafu. Christie. No, so knockout. Come on, lads. Christie. Crosses it. Someone hit that. Garner. Go on. Oh, puts it wide. Look good though, Garner. Look good. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay. If the stream just went mental for a second, I don't know. It was Wi-Fi. Okay. I think Fice will be top 8. Maybe just miss out. Top 8, really? Top 8? Okay. Fair play. I doubt it, to be honest. I tell you what, it would be the most Forest thing of all time if we were to get promotion this year and not last season. We won't. But if we were to do that, that would just be, you know, we get playoffs there when we're hardly in it, and we don't get playoffs when season. That's starting that laughing there. Yeah, that was just why. Pleased it sorted itself out. You stop doing that. I'd appreciate it. Can you stop freezing shit that very much? Yeah. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Yes. Hello. Can we stop doing that, please? How are 19 people still in here? I've been off for like 30 seconds. Stop now, okay? PC, can we just like work? Can you hear me when it goes mental? By the way, can you hear me? Because I have no idea. No idea. Can you not? Can you not, please? If you do it, you're a Derby fan. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a new PC if you do that. All right, because that's ridiculous. You can't hear me when it goes mental. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Everyone stayed in here when it went mental for a few seconds. I've never I've done loads of streams. That's never happened before. High quality professionalism is always on this channel. Say too much. Let's not do it again, though. You know, fair play. Frozen again. It's frozen again. What? It hasn't frozen for me. That's not. Okay, advert. I don't care. Don't care, advert. This was all going well. Okay, it's not frozen. Right. This is professionalism at the highest level. I know full well. I've not even spoken about the game for ages. It's still goalless. Still goalless. It hasn't. Right. Professional. I know we are very, very professional on this channel. Vardy hit the post for Leicester. Nice one. Come on, lads. Come on. I want Gaitenbong to score a 40-yard screamer, please. I have to see this. I'm surprised we're not losing, to be honest, with the team we've put out. But it just shows that we are actually playing football right now, unlike what we've been playing for the last 4 months before December. Last 10 minutes, 57% possession for Forest to 43. Oh, come on. It's a bit of a dead period in the game, to be honest. Not much is happening, really, at all. So, if you want to ask me some questions just for something to talk about, go ahead. You know, ask me anything, like favorite kind of cheese. I'd say cheddar. Boring answer, you know, standard, isn't it? Remember, just cheese into your diet, as Bray would say. God knows why, but he's as mental as I am. So, yeah. Bournemouth. Tough game. Tough game. And if we get a point here, I'll take it. I'll take it. But we need to win. You know, it'd be nice to win games, wouldn't it? Frequently. So I don't even go to games that often. I don't even go to games that often, but I miss going to games. That just says how, you know, bloody long it's been since you can go to games. Someone that doesn't even go very often. I miss going to watch Forest frustrate the hell out of me. You know, just says everything, really, doesn't it? Favorite Forest memory. Kind of did this in a video I did the other day, but probably when we beat Arsenal, to be honest. When we were struggling, I thought we would go down, but it's football and things happen. What can confidence do? A lot. You know, I think I never actually thought we would get relegated. Really, I thought it was definitely a possibility, but I thought we would stay up the entire time. I think we will, because I think we've proven that we are more than capable. Best Premier League youngster. Phil Foden, he's playing insane right now, so I'd say him, to be honest. When you got players like Greenwood and Saka, and Who else? Football players, believe it or not. Yeah, thanks, David, for that. Curtis Jones is pretty young as well. I'd say Foden, though. England v Italy in a bit, yeah. I'm not a huge rugby fan. Not really, but I don't mind it. Not a bad effort from Kurnovic, really. People saying Saka or Greenwood. Okay, interesting. Have to buy Garner if he keeps performing this well. I don't think we'll keep him, though. I think he's too good for us. Love it if we did. That would be mad, but I just don't see it happening. I think Kurnovic is more likely we could keep hold of him than Garner. Favourite ground that isn't Forest? Like I said in my video, did that. I like Villa's ground, Newcastle, Fulham. I always like Fulham's ground. You're well behind me. Yeah, I can't really do much about it, mate. It's on Sky, so it is what it is. It always is well behind when I'm watching it. Well, it's nearly half time. Nearly half time. It's a free kick. Am I that far behind? Bloody hell. I saw that comment ages ago. We've only just about set the free kick. I don't rate Freeman, man. I don't rate Freeman. Favourite League One side? I'd say Portsmouth. I quite like Lincoln, though. I did a career with them years ago for like 10 seasons. So I like Lincoln. The longest I've ever gone on a career mode before. Unsurprisingly. Free kick there. Kurnovic and Freeman standing over it. Freeman takes it. Wall cleared away. Right at the pitch. And Garatang's there. Plays it back to Brees. Boots it up the pitch. Pretty much half time. So far, not bad. Not bad. You know, especially the fact that we're not losing. You know, we're drawing with a very, very good team. And especially with the lineup we've put out as well, I am surprised. I didn't rate the fact that we were playing bloody Bong and Freeman and Figueiredo, but can't really complain. And that is half time. I'm that far behind. I can't do anything about it. But I apologise for that. Tell you what, being as I'm not really got much to say, I'll do what every YouTuber does. I'll plug my social media. Please go and follow it. You know, go and follow my social media and my Instagram as well. Their websites, and you do stuff on them basically. My incredible insight into what social media is. Twitter, there you go. Go and follow that, please do, and subscribe to the channel if you've not liked the stream and stuff. 28 likes, 2 dislikes. Thank you very much to the 2 people that disliked it. You're very kind. Let's get to 30 likes, lads. Come on, 30 likes. You're still behind me. I have a laptop. I can't do anything about it, mate. Bray's Red shows Bong is better than Messi. Really, does he? Okay. I did, Bray. Yes, I did. I'm hoping for Bournemouth to drop points. Of course. Yes. Will Rad enter? I think he's about to, in fact. Well, yeah, I did see it, Bray. I did see it. Very interesting.
Afternoon.
Hi. Welcome. This is who are you again?
What was the question again?
Who are you?
I am Rad Dad. I've got a beer.
Rad Dad.
So 0-0. Been watching it downstairs. End-to-end stuff. Very
End-to-end
Oh no, wait, it's not exciting, is it?
Not much is really.
Got some cracking players, Bournemouth, you know. Jack Wiltshire.
Yeah. Hence why they're in the position they are.
Exactly. Hello, everybody. Hope we're all well.
What? What's going on?
What's going on? Well, we're watching a game of football between Nottingham Forest, 2-time European Cup winners, against Bournemouth. Cheers.
Oh, you're living in the past. Someone's going to comment now.
Yeah, well, my brother is always saying that, but like I say to him, with him being a Derby fan, at least we've won it. And then that shuts him up. A lager beer. No, I haven't got a lager beer with me. Cheers.
We did all that for just a minute video. Why? What?
Well, for those of you who haven't seen it, go on my Rad Dad channel and look on the wrong beer bit. I did borrow that from the Goes Wrong show. What?
Yeah, it wasn't even your content.
No, but, you know, it was just my interpretation of what I saw. You're allowed to do that.
Oh, look, we're on telly forwards.
Yep, on telly.
I miss going to that ground.
Can't remember last time. When was the last time? Oh, Charlton last year.
Oh, what a lovely evening that was. It was better than any of David's vids. Well, thank you very much, Lim. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Where's Ribeiro? In the cold on the bench for some reason. God knows why.
Gugiol, that's another cool name. So, here we are.
More adverts. I don't care, Jaguar. Okay,
it's a point, but we do need 3 points. We just need Bong to score a last-minute winner. What with him being a world-class player and all that.
Tell me Ribeiro's going to be back in the team at some stage. He has to be.
I do hope so.
We can see the game for once, Callum. Yes, makes a change.
Pass me a beer.
We need more than 1 point. Basically, that means a win.
Oh, new speakers, David. Nice. Very retro.
You've not seen them before?
I've not seen them in situ, no. I've only seen a picture of them on Amazon.
I bought some because my old ones were beyond broken.
Henry, I'm doing fine, mate. How are you?
Speakers.
Speakers. Speak and I shall hear.
They actually look pretty cool.
Bit of Shakespeare there for you. Oh, what you've done there is you've got it caught under the screen. You need to put it at the back of there and then move away.
Yep.
One there, one there.
And look at this, look.
What's my beer?
Turn it on and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Mental. That's
What's the little green light mean?
Means it's on.
On.
Yeah. You can actually hear
what
nothing's happening. But
nothing's happening.
Yeah. This is entertaining.
I'll send them back, mate, because they're not working. I can't hear a thing out of them.
Isn't it?
Rubbish. Back on. Players are back on.
Cyrus Christie, what an absolute legend.
Yes, James Garner looking very happy to be in playing for Nottingham Forest FC.
But he's actually...
if we could sign him, you know, that would
actually
be
a good player, though. So
excellent player.
He can ping people are comparing him to Michael Carrick, apparently. Some people are.
Yeah, okay. I see the connection. Yeah.
I hear noises with my ear. Well, that tends to be the case.
Really? How long's that been going on?
I didn't even know that was.
I hear noises with my ears. That's news to me.
Sadly, last season, definitely, because we were actually doing well last season.
Good information there from Dr. Bray. Murray. Come on, score a goal.
Glenn. God. Isn't it? God.
Well, he will be God if he scores a goal. Glad to hear it, Henry. Yep. All right, we're all keeping safe and well and staying indoors because I've been out working outside all week and it is cold, mate. I can tell you.
I see things with my eyes. You see, we talk facts on this channel, hence why I need you all to subscribe if you don't. Yeah. Is Fatty
Liam? How long's that been going on? You see things with your eyes.
You'd never guess that ever.
I didn't realise that Jonathan Woodgate was the Bournemouth manager.
He's caretaker.
Oh, he's caretaker, right. That big money move he made to Real Madrid and he got sent off.
Apparently David Wagner might be taking over there.
So you do?
Ex-Huddersfield boss.
Oh, okay. Right. Oh, the ex-Lincoln manager?
No, that's not David Wagner.
Who is it?
That's Daniel Cowley.
Got you. Okay. Cowley. Got you.
Garner. Been very good. Very good.
How do you pronounce? Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Your call sign.
I have no idea.
What's the terminology for all the
names?
Names. Yes, names.
Tends to be the case.
Could you budge up a bit? Because I'm slightly upset.
Well, then I'll be off camera, won't I?
I can still see you. Look, you're there.
I'm not. We're not on camera, we aren't.
Aren't we?
No.
What's that then? No.
We're not on camera.
So I'm going to have to take the fleece off because I'm warm here because I'm sat right near the radiator.
Okay.
Nottingham Forest got the ball. The goalkeeper is doing a goalkeeper
What's his name?
Samba.
Wow, you got it right.
There's our best player, Joe Worrell, Mr. Nottingham Forest. One of their goalkeepers, who's that? Begovic. I rate him.
Begovic
then.
Mate, I answered. Garner's playing very well, mate. Korinovic. Yes. Korinovic. Yes. Okay.
Who's Korinovic?
He's serious.
Yeah,
he's literally on the ball.
He's the guy we got on loan from West Brom, Ridge Albion.
Benfica.
So why is Freeman playing again? What's the thinking behind that?
Because Houghton thinks he's a good footballer.
Really? And how long's that been going on?
God knows why.
Colback, is he on the bench? Probably.
Yeah. The sheer presence of Jack Colback in your team must be just frightening.
Why isn't Taylor starting?
He's not started since the FA Cup.
Well, he should do because I really rate him.
He not quite often just tries to do it on his own because he knows.
Well, it's frustrating for him, isn't it?
Everyone around him's not good enough, so he goes for it.
Burger Vid. Thanks, Edward. You see, Edward taught me how to say it.
No, Dad, he's laughing at you.
Yeah, I know. It's a play on words, David. That's where Shakespeare comes into it.
Okay, right. Thank you for that. This is thrilling stuff.
Thrilling stuff. End-to-end stuff. Ah, here he is. Bong has got the ball.
Look at him. Look at him.
Surging pass there to Freeman.
Get it right.
And he's doing a thing and...
What a ball!
Oh, yes.
What a ball from Freeman!
Yes. Corner.
Unreal footballer. You know, I'd start him every week.
I would.
Lolly, who's he? Who's Mighton? Play Freeman, yeah. Play him.
Yeah, Mighton. Why isn't Mighton playing?
Play him out of position on the wing when he's not even good as an actual.
I play him in a different position every week.
Play him as a centre back next week, in my opinion. Korinovic, corner. Korinovic, for God's sake. Not Korinovic.
Yes.
Just call him Phil, because that's his first name.
Is it?
Philip Korinovic.
And what nationality is he? Is he Portuguese or Croatian? Right, okay.
Phil takes the corner. Nothing happens from that one.
Nobody on the end of it. Oh, no. No.
Figueiredo trying to be a footballer.
Ball cleared away to Wiltshire.
He's number 11, Wiltshire.
I tipped him as England captain when he first came on the scene at Arsenal. I really rated him. Just nothing's happening, is it? It's just...
I drew a Bournemouth ain't bad.
No, it's good. I mean, why can't it be like the Spurs-Everton Cup game last week?
They're rarities.
That was
that's a
classic.
Very, very rare kind of game. Yeah, Edward wants Freeman back at QPR.
Right, Edward, you can have him.
He's not been the same player, to say that. Not at all the same player.
You can take him back and we will be pleased. Watch Leicester City FC are playing Liverpool, aren't they? So is it at Leicester? Oh, because Carol's going to Leicester to see Mr. Klopp. She's convinced that he'll see her.
Right. Even though you can't go to games.
Well, that doesn't seem to deter her.
Right.
One tiny bit. So, guys, if you haven't gone on my Rad Dad channel yet, please go and watch.
You don't need to.
No, you do.
You don't.
But has anybody worked out why I start and end my little films with a flag and its national anthem?
Because you're mental.
No. Answers on a postcard and send them to me. Oh, no, you don't know where I live.
Bray does. Bray's worked it out.
So just work out why I put a flag at the start and the end of my films. There is a reason. There's a connection, all but very vague. Yeah, madness. Is that Shane Long?
Yeah.
So.
Well done.
Who did he used to play for? Southampton.
Yeah, and West Brom and Hull.
Right.
Basically, teams with stripes.
Oh, right. So he'll only play for a team that's got a stripe kit, but he's got a white shirt on today. So what's happening there then?
It's the away kit, Dad.
Is it?
Mm.
I wondered why they weren't wearing red and black.
Yeah.
Blimey.
This is end-to-end stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have another drink of beer. Pass me the beer.
It's just a very
dull game. Imagine paying money to go and watch this.
I'd rather be there than...
Yeah, I'd like to be there. Even in this weather, I would still go just for the chance to be on the terraces and watch my team.
I mean, we go to every game, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Every single
Every
one
single
without
game.
fail, home and away.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, we've been to like 6 in like the last 4 years.
Yeah, but it's expensive, isn't it? It's not just watching, not just getting in. There's your obligatory bovril at half time.
We're armchair fans, as people will call us.
Well, I'm not on an armchair at the minute, so how do you get around that one? Oh, dangerous ball.
What a player Cyrus Christie is. What a player.
Another player I don't rate.
We've gone from Matty Cash to Cyrus Christie.
Yeah, that's a bit of an insult, really, isn't it?
That's actually quite funny. We've gone from a really quick, very talented, fast player like Matty Cash to an overweight, rather average.
Yeah, he is a few pound above his ideal weight.
Thank you for that.
You notice that they did a Geordie accent then? Did you notice that?
Yeah. Is Cyrus Christie a Geordie?
No, I don't think so.
He's from Coventry, I think. So
Coventry, Newcastle, very close. There are what, a few miles between
so
the
for
two.
Coventry, Borough, them lot, Fulham. He's ex-Derby. I don't like that. Having an ex-Derby player.
Well, Forest have done well in the past with ex-Derby players, haven't they? McGovern, O'Hare, Robinson. That was a long time ago, I'll grant you. Oh, and who's that Welsh lad that used to do a somersault when he scored? Played for Derby, then he came to us.
What recently?
Oh, last 5 or 6 years. Johnny B, hello, welcome.
Welsh,
how are you?
Lad.
Welsh. Welsh international, played for Derby, came to us. When he scored, he did like a flip. Oh, I can see him now, but I can't think of his name.
He scored against us?
No, when he scored for us, he used to do like a somersault, a flip, bong on the ball, deciding what to do, and Bournemouth have got a throw out of it.
Wales. The only Wales international I can think of that played for Forest was David Vaughan, and he was a midfielder.
No, this is another lad.
And he didn't play for Derby.
This is another lad. Oh, God, I can see him. And then I think he went to Cardiff, finished his career at Cardiff. Sure it was.
Harry Wilson, but he didn't play for Forest.
No, it wasn't him. As soon as you say his name, it'll...
What position was he on the pitch?
Striker, number 9.
Welsh striker that used to play for Derby and now plays for Forest.
Yeah, and ended up at Cardiff. Robert Earnshaw.
Yeah, that's quite a long time ago, really. It's like 2012, 11.
Oh, yeah, right.
Not 5 years ago. Jamie Ward.
Thank you, Edward, for watching it. Have you worked out why I have a flag at the start of each video?
He's got a bold patch, Glen Murray.
Yep, well, join the club. What did he do wrong there? Just push the lad out of the way. Actually, could you put the rugby on? That'd be more exciting. But that's kicked off now.
I care about rugby, don't I?
No, it's England, Italy. I'm not fussed about that. But Wales, Scotland, about 4 o'clock. I'm going to watch that.
I care about rugby a lot. I know. I said that, mate. He didn't play for Forest.
Jamie Ward. Did he play for? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And he played for them as well.
Have you got another telly? You can put the rugby on as well and watch that. No, you can't because I want to look at the
I can
comments.
do something else with that.
It's on ITV.
It's on ITV.
So England, Italy, we've got to win because we lost to the Jocks last week. And well, that's it. Got to win.
It's on now.
Kick off at half. Yeah, it started 15 minutes ago, but it's probably a big match build-up, talking about pasta and.
Just put it on a small screen.
Tristan, so how are you?
I can't make it full screen, but if it's full screen, you can't read comments, can you?
No, it hasn't kicked off yet. Oh, and it's at Twickenham, so that's good. Then it's followed by Wales, Scotland, whoever Wales is playing. Yeah, we should, Tristan, we should beat Italy, for God's sake. And then Wales, who Wales got, did I say? Scotland. So that'd be at Murrayfield, I presume. That's Edinburgh, David.
Bournemouth are going to get a goal, I just have a feeling. We're doing well, but
it's just non-plus, isn't it?
Absolutely nothing. It's not a good game.
It's just kick and rush.
We've drawn 4 games this season, 0-0.
Yeah.
All of them at home.
Well, you see, drawing against Bournemouth, not conceding a goal, that's...
We haven't beaten any of the top sides this season, apart from Blackburn.
Oh, yeah, 3-0, yeah.
1-0. We've drawn with Watford, Barnsley, Birmingham. Someone else, 0-0.
Oh, look at Freeman. What is he doing? He's just standing there.
So he's doing with Watford at home, 0-0. We can do with Bournemouth at home. 2 ex-Premier League sides. Barnsley and Birmingham with goalless draws as well.
Yeah, I think Scotland, Tristan, are on the up, aren't they? They beat England for the first time since 1983 at Twickenham. Now, I'd like to think that Wales will win that. They are my other team. Free kick Forest, okay. Anybody watch the Super Bowl or Super Bowl highlights? No? Tom Brady got his 7th Super Bowl ring.
This is a Forest.
7. That's unheard of. What?
12 people watching.
12 people watching us drink beer, or me drink beer. So, what's this? Bournemouth free kick. Can't watch this.
No, it's a free kick.
And who's bong marking? He just stood there.
Knock up.
Yeah. Oh.
There's no one there.
Bong, that was a free header for Bong there. 1-0 Forest. Yeah, Luke, you're right. We do need Lolly.
Why don't we start Lolly? That's a cool idea, isn't it? No, let's play an attacking midfielder on the wing. Not even a very good attacking midfielder, so we'll play him out of position where he's even worse. Instead of playing Gerald Lolly and Alex Mighton. And let's put Gaetang Bong in instead of Yuri Ribeiro.
So, Liam, you think Scotland are going to win the Six Nations? Interesting. I personally think France have got a good chance. Rad Dad is getting drunk today. I've only had one. Look,
this is going to be
tiny little beer.
This is just going to be no.
This doesn't count. This is going to be 0-0. Yeah, it's got that written all over it.
0-0. It's going to be another Barnes that just did dead goalless draws.
But on the plus side, it is a point.
Is this back-to-back goalless draws at home, I think?
So it is, yeah. Another free kick. Oh, good header. See, nobody there again. That's where we do need Lolly.
bring Lolly, Mighton. They have pace. They have energy.
Taylor.
Flair. What does Luke Freeman actually do? Bring on someone with a bit of creativity.
He's very good at dithering. Bond clear the ball away there.
Why is he playing, man? Just play with Barrow. Barrow's actually a good player. Bond tends to be a footballer every week.
What do you do? Well, I pretend to be a footballer every week.
Great.
Really? And how's that going for you?
Bring Gravenon or anyone. Just bring some. Oh, it's a callback. What a player. What a player. Get him on. Get him on. Loud Taylor, please. Just bring someone on.
I do rate Taylor.
Actually try and score. Why are they bench players?
It's like both teams have agreed before kickoff. Yeah, we'll just go for 0-0. We'll just have a kick about. You need a point. We need a point. Oh, of course, Wiltshire was at West Ham, wasn't he?
Yeah, and Arsenal.
So why didn't it work out for him there?
Because he's one of the most injury-prone players in the world.
What's called Glenmurray? Glenmurray is Jesus. See? Well, thanks.
Please, if you've not liked the stream, everyone, please do, because, you know, it's not really that entertaining. But
Dawson, thanks for the comment. Thank you very much. Oh. Got it.
Can we have a goal? Just have a goal, please. Just any goal, not for them, for us. Just let's have a goal, you know, just to make it somewhat entertaining. Why did you have to say Matty Cash? You didn't have to remind us. You've not mentioned Stoke yet, Sky. You've not mentioned that.
Haven't they? I would have thought.
You have to mention that.
They should have started with that.
Forest v Stoke at home will be on Sky. I guarantee it. Just so they can mention it within 10 seconds. Of course, this was the game where they lost 4-1. Yeah, we know. Yeah, much to my pain.
So many loanees we got actually on the pitch now. 3, is it?
Karanovich, Christie,
Garner.
There's also
You shouldn't really rely on loanees.
Freeman is.
Oh, is he? Who's he on loan?
Sheffield.
Which one?
United.
Well, why does he go back there?
Maybe
They probably need him to get more than 11 points. How is Murray playing? So-so. That's all I can say.
The fact that he was on the bench, David Brooks, Premier League quality player on the bench.
Well, the England match hasn't even kicked off yet.
Oh, I got Swansea in midweek away. Great. It's not like we lost 5-1 there the other day.
Ah, but that was a cup game, wasn't it? It was to be a different
They're
team.
still way better than I.
They are, yeah.
The thing is, though, if we can draw with Bournemouth at home, then maybe, but...
Well, yeah, get a point away at Swansea.
Swansea do not look like they're going to lose anytime soon, so... That'll be fun.
Is it this Wednesday, then?
Yeah. And we've got Blackburn.
So are you doing a joint broadcast with Tristan?
I'm not sure. We've got Reading and Derby.
Brooks on.
1-0 Liverpool. 3-0 Swansea win. Wouldn't be so surprised, Tristan.
Yeah, I think you're right there, mate. I hate to say that. Yeah.
So they're going to concede, what? 8 goals against Swansea in the space of about 2 weeks. 8-1 on aggregate.
Oh, but we did score 1, though.
8-1 on aggregate. Brilliant. That's a Premier League substitution. Jack Wiltshire.
If we lost 1-0 at Swansea.
Jack Wiltshire for David Brooks. That's Premier League substitution.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyler, you're right. We do need Lolly Taylor on.
Oh, I'm getting really bored of this.
It is quite a boring game.
I'm just getting frustrated.
It's like watching an obscure World Cup qualifier with two teams that won't
It's like
qualify.
watching a World Cup game between two teams that are not going to get out of the group.
Oh yeah, there's a comment from yeah, because Tristan wants to see you put a stool on your head again. Oh, we can't lose 5-1 again.
I lost my head that game.
It'd be suicide. It was bad enough when we lost last time.
I lost my head that game.
Did you?
I wasn't even raging. I was just acting mental. I turned the lights off at one stage. I just went dark mode.
David Dawson wants to know if you have TikTok. What's TikTok?
No, I never will get that.
No, you won't get it, apparently. Why?
Because it's just a bit crap, really.
It's just a bit crap, okay. Is that like Twitter? Is it?
Not really.
No, it's not. I should know being a tech god.
I don't, yeah. It's just
oh, great. They're showing highlights of England v Scotland from last week.
Video, really.
We don't need that. Oh, we've got to beat the Italians, even in Rome. And I don't like the New England rugby badge either.
Swansea's only defeat is to Manchester City in the last 2 games.
As you'd expect.
The team that have won like 15 straight games in a row. So, yes. Yes, really.
We're not playing bad or good. No, Tyler, you're right. We're just sort of mediocre.
It's just
what's
like,
Worrell doing there?
It's like the Barnsley.
Position,
it's like the Barnsley game. Just nothing's happening.
Barnsley played really well against Chelsea a few days ago. See, this is where the crowd would help. It would make
this is exactly why we need
a huge difference if we had a crowd.
That's exactly why crowds are needed in football, because it just needs to happen. Get behind them, start singing, chants, get behind them. This is honestly so many teams would have more points this season if they have fans there.
Yeah. I think it's affected some teams worse than others.
It's affected
more than others.
We've been affected by it quite
We
badly.
definitely have, yeah.
And that's an excuse. There's definitely, on the pitch reasons, off the pitch reasons, but lack of fans is making a huge impact on us. Because I think a lot of us knew when we, often last season. I remember Wigan at home last season. We were really quite bang average, and we managed to nick a goal. Fans are getting behind them.
Yeah. It's just non-plus.
And we had some games last season where with fans we were terrible, like Sheffield and Millwall. But I stand by this, and I've heard other people say the same thing. If fans were at that Stoke game, we wouldn't have lost 4-1.
No.
There's no way.
We would have already been.
We wouldn't have
made
been
the
in that
playoffs
situation
by that game anyway.
Because the fans would have been right behind everyone. We wouldn't have mentally collapsed.
But if we'd have won the playoffs, how do you think we'd have gone on?
Relegation.
Would have been struggling like Fulham, or worse.
Yeah, if we'd made the playoffs.
No, and got promoted.
And then not won them, it wouldn't have affected us as bad. It's the fact that we never even got there. That's what has made this so dramatic.
Well, we had 4, 5 attempts.
It's the fact that we never made them. If we'd made the playoffs and not won them, then at least, okay, cool, we'll go again next season. But we didn't even make them when we were there for like 95% of the season. Mentally, it killed us.
Freeman's got the ball. He's passed it to... Who's 19?
18 more like.
18 more like.
Cafu. Oh, Size Christie. What a player.
You see, like, comment from Tristan. He's doing chores around the house.
Okay.
So I'm going to start getting you to do chores.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, I'm just sharing that with the public in general.
Very relevant.
Yep, Tyler, you're right. Mighton should be at least on the bench. I'd have start him. Him and Taylor, definitely.
I think it's time for this to come out again.
No, it's not quite bad. Yeah, actually it is. I might join you later.
We wouldn't have got less points than Derby. No one's as bad as Derby.
You see, if we stay up and Derby get relegated, that's a good season for me.
It isn't.
I can get loads of mileage with my brother for that.
Yeah, but we haven't exactly done well this season.
No, we haven't done well, but Derby have done worse. Even if they don't go down and we're above them, that's a result. I think Murray ought to come off and get Taylor on, or Lolly, or...
You want to make some changes, 20 minutes to go.
It's a good time to make changes.
Make changes, yeah. Goalless draw, we need to win. So I know what would be good in this situation. Let's bring on Jack Hall back, shall we? Because that would make sense. Not Joe Lolly or
Make a vid of Rad's doing chores, yes.
No, we just would.
I'm actually going to do that,
We just
Liam.
would make...
Here's something called a vacuum cleaner.
I literally hoover sometimes, not often. I have hoovered.
When?
So you're saying I've never hoovered?
You have hoovered.
Okay, then.
Actually, we've got a shark, not a hoover. This is called dusting.
Please, come on. Just bring him on.
Yes, get
He's
him
right
on.
there.
Who is it? Lolly,
You know
get
it
Lolly
is.
on.
Why is he not playing? What is he actually thinking? Just play Joe Lolly, man.
I think Wycombe, Derby and Cardiff will go down. Tristan, why have you said you want Cardiff to go down? Any particular reason? Oh, I know why you've said Derby.
Wayne Rooney's Derby County.
Oh, sorry, Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney's Derby County only got 11 points from the last in the Prem FC. That's their new title, you know.
Why is Godsend Bong for both 73 minutes against Bournemouth? Why have I not made any changes?
You've just seen the Burnley team. And why is Brown and Brady on the bench?
It's just going to be goalless, isn't it? Just
Getting a lot goalless.
Watford, Birmingham, Barnsley. This is the fourth goalless draw as it stands.
Is that Lockhart then?
Yeah.
He's trying.
He's not even our player and he's trying more than some of them. Oh, it's just beyond boring. Nothing's happening at all. First game I can watch in like a month and a half, goalless. Not seen us win a game I've watched yet.
No.
It took me like 8-9 games to see us win.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. See, if Murray had been a bit faster there, he would have got that.
It took us like 8-9 games to see us win, just in general. Please make a substitution. Just.
Oh, what happened there? That lad's gone down like a sack of spuds. What's the matter with him?
This is beyond that. This is certainly going to inspire Sky to put more games on, isn't it? It's another game where we haven't lost as it stands, but can we just draw a few games where we've scored a few goals maybe instead of just drawing 0-0?
So Liverpool's still 1 up, are they? According to Liam.
We're not winning enough games though, are we? The substitutions are just winding me up. It's so ridiculous. I've mentioned it so many times now. The team selections, we're not making changes.
We have a Cheltenham fan.
If we had a few players playing that should actually be playing, we might actually have been winning a few more games. Play, I don't know, Joe Lolly maybe. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Mr. Willis from Cheltenham has made a very valid comment. We can't win with Murray up front. You're absolutely right there, mate.
Okay, so let's bring on Lewis Graben or Lad Taylor.
Welcome, Cheltenham fans.
How you doing, mate?
Actually, Cheltenham as a place is very nice, very pleasant.
It's either going to be a late winner for either side or just 0-0.
Yep.
Didn't know anyway.
Mark, welcome. Come on, you Reds. Liam, yes, I think you're right. It is very passive, non-plus, nothing happening, dithering about. Oh, that's a Forest free kick, surely.
Please,
he's got to come off. Bring Murray off.
On, please.
He's got to get back to his old people zone. Come on. I bet he's had a vaccination, you know.
Most likely. Oh, right. We'll keep playing Luke Freeman on the left wing. Still haven't scored a goal, but we'll keep him on. We won't bring on Joe Lolly or Alex Martin.
Leicester have just scored one each then.
Offside.
Oh, no. Now it's offside. Right. First time cross. That's it. In you go. Corner, Forest.
Even though that's... Oh, it's actually fine.
I think we should celebrate a corner, don't you? Nah, can't be bothered, actually.
We've got a corner! Come on! Celebrate.
Yeah. Mark, welcome.
What a bloke.
Apparently it's going to be a save, so called to Dawson.
People didn't know when there's a goal well before us.
We'll know if there's a goal.
Let's make a change, yeah? No.
2 or 3 lads on.
10 minutes. They can make a huge impact, can't they? Maybe give them a bit longer, but no, we won't do that, will we? Because that makes... Why would you do that? I'm not going to forget this game in a hurry. I'm not telling you that. Oh, yeah. What's your favourite stream moment? That Bournemouth game, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, Liam, you're right, mate. Yeah, put Taylor and Grabban up front. Why are you sticking with Murray? I know he scored last week, but...
It's 1-1 Leicester. Levels.
It is 1-1, right?
Levels. Leicester are playing Liverpool.
Oh,
and
James
drawing.
Maddison, good play. He was on Football Focus earlier.
Watch him be on the bench for England every week, though, at the Euros. Even though
no, I'd
start James Maddison, but he won't play. It's ridiculous team selections with England as well. We'll play Mason Mount's not bad.
I've never picked a starting lineup for an England team,
England's...
which has been the same as the current England manager.
He'll play Rice and players like that.
Rice. I don't even think I'd take him.
No, I'd take him.
You would take Rice, but you wouldn't start him.
I wouldn't start him.
No. That was very close, that corner.
Henderson and Foden and Grealish. I can't play that.
Right, so what is Forest doing in this game? Very little.
Absolutely nothing.
2-1 Leicester now. Rocket lead. Welcome.
Please, just make a change, yeah?
What is Murray doing? He's just walking up and down a bit.
Okay, goalless. Bournemouth have made like 3 changes. Doesn't Houston think, wait, hang on, that bloke's coming on the pitch.
Have we not had any subs then at all?
No, not one.
Why not?
We are literally playing for a point. We're playing for a point.
We want 3
We're at
points.
home, we're not away. We're win.
Oh, if Liverpool lose, they're not going to win the title anyway, are they?
Liverpool are terrible right now.
Yeah.
They're really bad champions, Liverpool. But they're losing. They're losing with...
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
83 minutes.
Liverpool scored first.
They're some of the worst champions
keep
I've
this
seen.
on. How about the rugby?
Who cares about rugby?
Yeah, you're right there. I don't think the manager knows what a sub is. I mean, you've got the subs. Things aren't working out as it is. Bring somebody different on. At least 2 lads. There's still time. Well, 9 minutes. Push your head in.
This is one of the most irritating games.
Liam's right. The badge and the ground should be enough to have a fight at least.
Bring a player on, please bring a player
You
on.
put the Garibaldi red on, that should inspire you alone. I know we've got no crowd.
Make a substitution, maybe, because, yeah, I want to make a change.
David, I think your time's come, mate.
Yeah. Just make a substitution, please. Just do something. Yeah.
I can't see a thing.
This game's been dead since minute 1, so we'll just keep playing the same team. Yeah, okay, cool, Chris. I'm not hooting out by any means, but it's some of the things he's coming up with. His team selections are just ridiculous at times. Thank you very much, Mark. It's not the most entertaining video at all right now, but we'll stream. But Owly, focus, thank you. I'm that bored. I'm just going to make a change to my setup. Yeah, it's just falling to pieces. I've just made it worse in ways.
The buzzing bees. Welcome, Brentford fan. I think Brentford stand a good chance of going up. Don't
They
you?
will go. They'll go up.
Be nice to see someone like Brentford in the Prem.
It's top quality entertainment.
This game is like Forest v Barnsley. You're absolutely right there, mate.
And Birmingham and Watford. We're going to draw with 2 top sides at home, which is cool. Both of them are goalless. I wait a month and a bit to watch a game, and it's goalless. 3-1 Leicester. Liverpool are terrible. They really are.
Well, of course, they're going to say because Van Dijk is injured, Gomez and...
What? They're not champions. They're not playing like champions at
like
all.
Roy Keane said, the bad champions.
City, look at them. They defended their title and won it again.
Well, they could win the triple, couldn't they, this season?
That they won the title and they won it again, even when they were tested like the entire season.
No.
Liverpool.
Yeah, we have got Worrell as captain. I'm pleased about that.
This is beyond boring. Come on.
What is he doing?
Just please, just score a goal. Just make a change. Just do
He looks
something.
like a fat badger.
Because he is. That's what happens when it's a PG-friendly channel. You just think of, oh, right, well, I can't say that word, so I'll say a badger.
No, a fat spaniel who's been fed too many treats. Get yourself on a diet, mate. Get down that wing and cross some balls in.
You can make a change, maybe.
Look at Lockhart. He's trying. Oh, he's just tripped over.
I probably could do more right now.
Right now, the crowd will be shouting, "Come on, you Reds!"
I actually
and we inspire the
can't
likes
be bothered. This game sums up our season. We've been better than previous games.
Yeah, but we're holding the top side 0-0.
Yeah, we're not terrible. Bournemouth should be more frustrated than we are.
Yeah.
But it's still annoying because it's just okay. I'll take a point at home to Bournemouth, but we've not made any changes.
What a waste of a free kick,
you know,
straight to the goalkeeper.
I would take a point, but we've not made any changes. We're playing players that arguably shouldn't be playing, and
so in effect, we're playing with 8 men, aren't we?
Yeah, we're playing with a poor team selection, so we still haven't made a single change.
There's at least 3, maybe 4 players who shouldn't be starting in this game.
We're playing. We beat Coventry and Wickham, the 2 worst teams in the league, or one of them. Definitely Wickham, not Coventry, but
well, no buzzing bees. They're not a top side, but they're higher than us.
Yeah, they're much better than us, though. And I think this game's proven that we are much better than where the table says we are, but it's still annoying that it's goalless and we've not done anything about it. Credit to Knockout. He's actually trying.
Newton doesn't bring subs on, does he? Yeah, the waits for an injury before he makes a decision with it. But you've got to be tactical. Oh, look at that! They just give him the ball away.
Was that Christie?
Yep.
He's so bad.
Brooks. No, he's a good player.
Can we just blow the whistle now? Let's finish the game. This is one of the best games I think I've ever seen. It's Tell you what, if you told me watch this or watch Everton v Spurs, I'd watch this.
No, Everton beat Spurs was a good match.
There was 9 goals in that game.
9 goals.
There's been 0.
Just tell me again, what is a goal exactly? What's
well, you get a bit of plastic.
Plastic, yeah.
Yeah.
And carry a bag or what?
Just anything, in fact.
A bit of plastic, right?
And you put it in between 2 posts.
That's all.
That white thing there, look. You
get that.
Do that. You get that circular thing. You put it in there. Right. You don't know that.
So you get the circular thing and you put it in between them 2 posts.
We've won our last 2 matches. We've won our last 2 matches before this, but they were against 2 of the worst teams in the league, arguably. So yeah,
let's act like we scored.
Yes, get in, go,
yeah, get in,
go,
you Reds.
Oh wait, we haven't. No changes is ridiculous.
Yeah, we won last week, didn't we?
No changes is ridiculous.
Wickham, was it?
We won both.
Both.
Oh, look at that! All those empty seats. It still looks too weird.
Still not used to it. And that corner there would be where the Bournemouth fans would be, or the Bournemouth fan. Oh, good stop there by Worrell.
When we can go to a game again, I want to go to a game just to try and actually get behind me. But that probably won't be for ages.
So you're going to help me do the film tomorrow?
No.
Guys, David won't help me do my film tomorrow. What do you reckon?
Well, I don't even know what it's about.
Well, I'm not going to tell you because people are watching.
Go on, Bournemouth. You most likely know what's happened. It's been cleared away.
Still got the ball and... Yeah, this is a point, isn't it? Well, 2 minutes and there's probably about 3 or 4 minutes added. Yeah, do it, David. Be a good son.
I'm going to do it.
Thanks, Liam.
I'm going to do what do when people, when you talk, that wasn't English. I'm going to do what people do when you're being boring. I'm going to put a coaster on my head.
David, I'm never boring, mate. I'm your dad. I tell you interesting yet humorous things. You know that.
People, cool.
2022 will be the next time. Yeah, you're right. We're allowed to go to do anything. Go on holiday, go to football, go to
another year.
Go to the pub.
Being at home every day and not leaving at all. I genuinely have not been anywhere since I've been out like once, twice since Christmas.
Yeah, focus on the next game.
I'm not seeing anywhere else but this house for that long. I'm actually so bored.
Yeah. I miss going for Sunday lunch, things like that.
So that's not helping our well-being. And then I have to realise I support Nottingham Forest. That makes it even worse.
Thanks, Liam. Top man. See what he's put? Rad Dad. Never boring. Only doing fun things. Fun. F-U-N. Things.
Please just end the game. Please just blow the whistle.
Yeah, we have to do what Boris says, really.
Make a change, maybe.
Don't go on holiday. Stay at home.
Watch you to make a change in the 93rd minute. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Okay, it's a 93rd minute substitution and a 94th minute he scores. 3 points, thank you very much. 1-0 Bournemouth. Are you being serious, Mr. Rocket League?
If it is, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, Liverpool are bad champions. Roy Keane said that this week. Just blow the whistle, ref. Buzzing Bees is right. It's a cool name, by the way, Buzzing Bees. Oh, it could be 1-0 because...
It just is,
late winner.
It just is, isn't it? I have a horrible feeling. Actually, look.
I can't watch this.
Don't. You want me, aren't you? It is one of me.
I can't watch it.
Cleared away, unless it's that far behind. It's cleared away. It's not a goal yet.
What? I can't hear you either.
Rocket League. Go up, mate. Can you just not wind us up?
What are you playing, Rocket League? You being a right Cheeky chappy.
I knew it wasn't a goal.
Yeah, I knew that.
Look,
I wasn't worried.
Everyone else saying it's 0-0.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't. I
Grow
knew
up,
you were
mate.
looking about.
You did, didn't you?
I believe everything I read. Oh.
This
Apparently
is why.
Apparently it's finished.
Oh, well, what a thrilling game. Did it make any changes?
Wait, no.
Substitutions banned from Championship football. What an absolute
You have to be tactical.
unreal game. So goalless. Let's try and win the game. Push on. Make a few changes.
Right, let's just be positive though. We've got a point.
Bring a few strikers on. No. We won't even bring one player on.
Who did Derby got?
I don't know.
Or is their game off?
I don't really care. Lol. They're so terrible, Liverpool. We've got Borough. I'll get that off the screen now, though. What a thrilling encounter. Mate. I am struggling to stay awake. Oh, I've got Swansea next, so we'll win that.
Oh, Swansea, yes. Okay, Tristan will be...
Not like they didn't absolutely annihilate us.
My favourite Welsh team are going to beat us again.
Didn't absolutely annihilate us the other week.
Could you not put 5 past us this time? One will do.
Then we've got Blackburn 8th. Then we've got 2 huge games, and then we'll win both of those.
Every game is a huge game, so when we're in this...
We'll win against Rotherham and Derby. Everyone will think, yes, you know what? We can go up now, and then we'll just lose to like Luton or something. I'm being negative, but it's just irritating.
Yeah, a draw against Bournemouth isn't that bad.
It ain't bad, no. It's not bad.
It's a point.
But we didn't make a single substitution.
Best game of the year.
It's just a joke.
Right, okay.
You know, you can bring on 5 substitutes this year.
5, can you?
Not 3, 5. And we
Why
didn't make
3?
1.
I would have brought 3 on.
We didn't even make 1 change. Why? And 3 of those players shouldn't even have been playing.
Right, but maybe the FA didn't tell Houghton that you can do this.
Bong, Figueiredo, Christie, well, Christie's no one else, but Freeman, they shouldn't even have been starting, and yet they played the full 90 minutes. And we had Alex Martin, Joe Lolly,
Taylor,
Lewis Grabban all on the bench. Didn't bring any of them on.
Who's the one who should be in place of Bong?
No, Ribeiro. That's I actually genuinely forgot.
So you took in 5 lads that could have made the difference.
All should be starting, probably, or at least one of them up front. If we'd have made a few changes,
right, Owen, yeah.
Made a few changes and drawn that, cool, very good result. Making no changes is just ridiculous.
Yeah, Tristan's made a valid point. Yeah, the Swans will have been more rested than us. The Jacks. I only found that out the other week. Swansea are called the Jacks. Did you know that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. It's news to me.
Overall, not a bad performance, really. But I'm so irritated we didn't make a change. Why? I'm just trying to have a look here.
Yes, Tristan, you're right. I don't think Bournemouth are good enough on that display. Brentford, Norwich, Swansea. Who else is up there? See, I never think to look at the top of the league anymore now because we're not there.
Yeah, maybe I'm overreacting. We've drawn with Bournemouth, which is great, but when you read into it, just no changes is just stupid. And the team selection in general.
Every manager brings subs on.
The team selection was wrong anyway, so we are an unreal team.
Yeah, I remember, Christian, you said it's because of a dog that rescued some people. James Scotty fancied to the sea. Oh, I love that rivalry between Swansea and Cardiff. It's just fantastic. When they were both in the Prem, but that was a hell of a game. Games.
I can't remember that.
Yeah,
Freeman, it's beyond bang average.
10% of the Prem was Welsh.
Beyond bang average. My thoughts on Freeman. Shouldn't be playing. And if he's going to be playing, not on the left wing, as an attacking midfield.
Let's be positive, son. It's a point.
Yeah, but No substitutes. That's just so ridiculous. You've got 5 available. You don't bring any on. You draw in at home. Let's try and go for the win. Move up the table. You've got some really good players on the bench and some bang average ones playing, and they don't even come off. They shouldn't even have been starting, and yet they played the full 90 minutes.
What's that? 8th of Feb's my sister's birthday, 3-0 Swansea Cardiff. Let's hope so for you.
You're going to go away now, so I can talk to people.
Apparently, I'm going away now. I don't know why Eddie Howe left Bournemouth. I don't.
Do you want to talk to people?
I can talk to people. I've done it before.
If you want to come on and just be as bored as I am, then you can.
Yeah, come on and be bored with us.
And you can actually hear openly through speakers without having to put headphones in.
What's that green light do again?
It means it's on. I've got rugby on. I do not care about rugby.
But it's England, David. It's your country.
Cool. Because
why tell the legend to leave, David?
Are you a legend?
Apparently, I'm a legend. Legend.
Okay. Luke's not here.
What?
Not even there. Right. Well, we've got Edward here as well. How you doing, mate? All right.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Cheers, guys. Take care. Be safe.
Au revoir, Dad.
Yeah. So from a neutral, what do you think of
that? Ball draw. That was awful.
Yeah.
I watched the stream and this awful.
It would have.
I mean, the football was good. It was just no one to actually take a chance, really.
Yeah. Pretty much.
How about we do a swap deal? You can have Luke Freeman and we can have Charlie Austin.
That can't happen. No.
It was worth a shot.
We got to have Austin. I can't even explain how big Austin's been for our whole club, really.
You went from 18th to 14th.
So and I think we're 16th now, but I was annoyed the game was off today because that's sort of ruined our form, and now we've got Brentford as our next game.
So that's going to be
looking forward to that one.
Well, we've got Swansea, so
well, you never know. West London derby, we're at home.
Yeah, you're at home.
Hopefully, but it's not even on main event. I don't understand this.
Some of the TV selections are a bit weird, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a bit odd, but I'll still be watching it.
Yeah.
But no, we'll take Freeman for free, maybe.
For free?
Exchange.
Yeah, you can have him.
You can.
Well, I don't know how much Sheffield United will use him because they're basically down, so they might have him as one of their main players.
I beat Bristol the other day. Yeah.
But at least Forest are picking up points. I think we're both sort of clear of relegation now with our form.
We're both picking up, aren't we? Really?
Yeah. I don't think I sort of worried, but I never thought we would actually really go down, considering the teams who are worse than us.
Yeah, same.
There's definitely at least if we're on good form like this, we're better than I'd say 10 teams in the league. We can push top 10, both of us, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, day.
Realistically, I don't think it will happen. But look at how tight it is. So I suppose it could.
Well, it's so weird. Every QPR fan on Twitter is like, playoff push, and we're 12 points off, and we're like, come on, maybe. Because there's still 20 games on to go, so I'm like,
yeah,
it's never over.
Look at how tight the table is, though. You never know what could happen.
That is how tight the championship is. That's what makes it good.
It's a good result for Forest, really, but not making any changes. It's just a bit weird, really.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
But I didn't understand. I don't know about Murray, really. I don't know how good he'll be. I
mean,
just too slow for me. I think his pass is best. I mean, he was good against Wickham, but that's Wickham.
Yeah, Wickham.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, hey, put some respect on Wickham's shoulders. They are insanely good. They are so good at conceding goals. They're
Yeah.
that good. They just give teams the points because
That's
they're
their
that
best
generous.
attribute.
But they're just legendary.
Yeah.
That's the
But
good.
Wickham,
what?
Akinfenwa FC.
Yeah.
That is
Wickham
what
are very
Wickham are
good.
known as.
Well, I think we were linked with Murray like pretty heavily, like before he was recalled by Watford. But then we got Austin, who I 100% take over him.
Yeah, he was great for you before, and he's come back.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it was just how he went into his first Premier League season as a player ever and got 18 goals. That's unheard of, really.
Unbelievable that.
Don't think it's been done since. It's like saying who went last year? Callum Robinson at West Brom getting 18 goals. Doesn't happen.
Yeah. Swansea better than Cardiff. I wonder why you're saying that, Tristan. But it's true as well. It's true as well.
We beat Cardiff. Piece of cake.
Even we did. Even we can beat Cardiff in the cup
Yeah,
anyway.
forget about the league game. It's all about that FA Cup game. That one FA Cup game.
That really important FA Cup game as well.
Yeah, vital in our season. Vital. So we could go and get smashed by the other Welsh team.
That's I seriously don't get the FA Cup when you're a championship team. It's not like you're going to win it. So what's the point in even trying? Really,
It's just such a, we haven't played a single non-championship side this season. It's just we've had 3 cup games, whole championship. It's so boring.
Yeah, I mean I like the FA Cup. It's just not the same without fans. Any game really, but especially the FA Cup. Like when we had Watford a couple years ago, the stadium was packed like under the lights. It's just a much better occasion.
Yeah. I mean,
and we almost beat them, and I don't think they should have won. That's when Troy Deeney said, "Oh, that's their cup final." So when we beat Watford the other day, 2-1 last minute, we were like, "Oh, we've won the cup final."
Albert Adoma as well.
Oh, what a finish! Have you seen the goal?
No, I know he scored though, which is
ball in from Todd Kane. It's like behind him, and he's like one of the most skillful players, sort of thing. The touch, he sort of flicks it over him and just takes it down brilliantly and just pokes it home.
Yeah, I think Todd Kane was at Forest because it was on loan.
I don't know. Well, he has won the Champions League with Chelsea.
So I seem to remember that we had a player called Kane.
I don't know. No, he's been on loads of loans. I think he was at Hull before he joined us.
He was at Forest, 2015. He was on loan. I know.
How was he?
I was there.
He was a little inconsistent last year, but this year I rate him.
Yeah, he's one of the many players that never played for Chelsea. He's got loaned out.
Yeah, I don't get that with Chelsea. I think it's unfair on the players. If I was at Chelsea and didn't see a way into the first team, just go permanently straight away.
Is that Thomas Callas? He was loaned out loads.
Yeah, like, when was he ever going to get into the Chelsea first team? Because even if he was playing well, they'd just go out and sign some £70 million centre-back who they have to play.
It's unfair, really, because...
And Callas may be better than them, you know.
Yeah, because Chelsea couldn't make any signings last year, and they did pretty well with the youth. And they're just gone all out this season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Todd Kane played a grand total of 8 games for Forest.
Yeah.
8 games and 1 goal.
We need fullbacks, so I mean he's a good right back, but left back needs strengthening. We've got Lee Wallace. He looks like he could end up in hospital every minute. You see him run, you're like, oh god.
Yeah. This is Todd Kane. He's played.
Todd Kane. Man, no Mr. Legend.
Yeah. He's played 45 times for QPR.
Did he get a goal, to be fair?
Yeah. I seem to remember him vaguely at Forest.
He's got a versatile player. Like at Hull, he played on the left a lot. Like left mid, right mid. He can play anywhere, sort of. Yeah, look at all that. He's got quite a good experience in the Championship, to be fair. Being around
it. Hull, Forest, Bristol, Blackburn, Preston. Now QPR. Been all over.
I hope we keep him because I think he's still quite young. I don't know how, 26 or something. I don't know.
His prime.
27.
Oh, that's not even that bad, really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is a Chelsea kid.
And he has won a Champions League, so we got,
Yeah.
Champions
Had a
League.
grand total of 0 games in that Champions League.
No. He played a massive part.
It's like
Massive.
Reed Brewster at Liverpool. It was absolutely sod all that he wins the Champions League.
Yeah, it's like Stoke. They get all these Champions League winners when they're in the Pro, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna win everything." They do awful.
Yeah,
It's like
get relegated.
they signed Hesse. I remember this game. He goes, I think it was 1-0. Stoke sort of need the wins all the time. Hesse takes the ball off their normal penalty taker and skies it. And you go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's when Stoke had Shaqiri. Oh, he was good.
I still don't know how
Stoke,
he
at
actually
least.
played for Stoke.
No, like, how do they keep hold of him for so long? And then Liverpool got a bargain.
Yeah.
But I don't think he should have gone to Liverpool. If I'm honest, when Salah was there, why go? Like, just go to I don't know, West Ham or something like that, where you actually get game time. Because he's good.
West Ham or Brighton, something like that.
Yeah.
We're 16th now. That's the highest we've been all season, I think.
Oh, it's on promotion
I
chart.
think you're one above us. So, but we got 2
It's
games in hand.
It is on promotions on. Come
on, lads. Come on.
QPR 17th now.
I
We're
bet you we'll win promotion without making a single substitution all season from now.
No more changes all season.
Why didn't he make no changes? Like,
just what
awful. Especially now that the games are so congested. You want to rest your players, don't you?
Like, that's another reason to make subs.
Yeah, there's so many players as well that are on the bench that should be starting.
Yeah, especially Murray. Like we played 5 games off the bench at Watford. He's just come into a new team and he's played a 90 minutes today, and I don't know how many he played last week, but 70 odd or something like that. Maybe a full 90.
76.
All
Taylor
right.
came on, I think.
Well, I don't know how he's not ended up injured. Really, from that.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. To be honest.
Well, he's not like I don't know. He's not like a fat 37-year-old. He's still just edging on. He's got to be fit to play football still.
Yeah, he's still very fit for some 37.
Yeah.
He's
a good finisher.
Then.
I was actually, yes.
If he does go 1-on-1, half the time he's just going to finish it. You've got a good finisher, but it's him actually getting into the right positions.
He's just got no pace.
No, he's best suited 2, I think. I don't think Taylor and Graben are rapid, but still got a bit about them. Yeah, Taylor's pretty fast.
He should be playing. He really should. It's just irritating that players like Ribeiro.
That is awful.
But even like Lolly today, I think Lolly could have made an impact because, when we played Bournemouth, they haven't got too much pace at the back, a little bit, but Lolly and Knockout could have
Am I late for the
dominated
street? The game literally finished ages ago, mate. So yeah, you're pretty late. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I think the upshot is both our teams are improving slowly.
Yeah. I think next season's our year. I hope so, at least. Because Warburton's contract's up at the end of the year, and it's been mixed. I've always sort of edged towards him in, but there was a point where I wanted him out because we were just an awful form. So I don't know, but we've won 4 of our last 5 games. So do we sign him on? I think we do. We'll see at the end of the season, but as it stands,
depends what your ambitions are. Are your ambitions to stay mid-table in the Championship? Then But if your ambition is to get promoted to the Premier League, you want a different person.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about Warburton because he's never got too many promotions, but the squad he builds, he does sort clubs out. He came into a job with no money. I think this bottom 6 transfer funds, and he's done a good job. He does well with our young players. Look at Eze, because before last year, Eze, he was decent, but not that good. Last year he was incredible.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Ozzy Samuel left too early. I think he should have stayed another year.
That's a
Or-
stupid move.
To go to Fenerbahce though.
Yeah.
What a stupid move.
Like,
It
we've
was
got
such a
like the
weird
Crystal
move
Palace.
for me. Yeah.
And,
Go. I don't think he was ready. Maybe for the Prem with one more year in a Championship club, but I would have gone high-end Championship club if I were him.
Yeah. Why go to Turkey, guys?
Fenerbahce. I mean, it's all about they play in big competitions, Europa League, stuff like that, and I understand it. But it was sort of out the blue, really. Like him linked to all these foreign clubs. I mean, he was linked to Club Bruges, and that almost happened, but he turned that down.
Yeah,
But I think we've been all right without him. To be honest, I think we've been able to play a new role, like new formation, without him, with fullbacks now, wing backs. So yeah, I'm not too fussed really. He almost went for a free, but we were lucky to sell him in January for a little bit, like 750,000, which is rubbish for a player that good. But
yeah.
at least it's something at the end of the day. I think he just ruined. He was a little bit selfish, really. Went for nothing. Just sign on like a year contract, leaving the summer for £3 million. That's it.
I think it's probably worth like 10 million, maybe even more.
I don't know. I wouldn't say 10 million. He's not as good as Eze, but 5-6 million. For a club like us to sell him for would be perfect. I think.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Talking about Warburton, I think he was all right at Forest. He wasn't incredible.
I never liked him. Never liked him.
I wasn't really disappointed when he left, to be honest.
I don't know. I just when all these rumours started he was going to go, I don't think anyone else would come in and do a better job with the squad we had.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. But I mean, I'll always thank Warburton for keeping us up that year. But other than that, not the
I think it's his links. The way he can build squads is insane with the transfers he's done and got the squad working. He knows. He's worked at so many Championship clubs. He's got links to almost any good player, really.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a Mark Hughes or a Steve Bruce, but for the Championship.
Yeah. I sort of hope he can go all the way, stay 4 or 5 years, and sort of put us in that sort of playoff position, like in and around it. But who knows? We'd have to. I don't know what other manager would come in. I really don't, because there aren't many who I think would come in or want to come in on a cheap wage and do a job.
Yes, I never liked Mark Wolverton at Forest, really. I think he kept us up, which was good, but
I think it was in an interview. I watched it the other day. It was like expectations of the club at Forest. Oh, we've got to get back to the Premier League when we were Champions Leagues and stuff. But that was 40 years ago. You know, the expectations, I think, from fans are a bit too high for him.
Yeah.
QPR, they want us to get promoted, but we don't. We never will if you're realistic. Well, not never, but right now it's not going to happen this season.
No.
Let's be honest. But yeah, I think he speaks well. I think he knows he's got a lot of knowledge, but we've never really seen him be a promotion-winning manager. It's not like Neil Warnock gets teams promoted every time, sort of thing. Like Middlesbrough, down by the relegation zone last year, up by the playoffs this year.
Yep.
Literally, yeah.
Incredible manager. Don't know why we got rid of him twice. It's a joke.
Neil Warnock's tactics, they're not the nicest, but they get the result, which is the important thing. It's literally score a goal, sit off.
Yeah, exactly. He's built such a good defence, and yeah, he's got enough in to get an early goal, sit back, and no team can get past him. Yeah, as you said, it's not exciting to watch. It's a bit boring at times, but I'd rather play boring football and still win at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I
just can't remember the last time we played exciting football, attacking football. Do you remember that, David?
No.
I think last year was our best year for attacking football, but we conceded too many, way too many.
This is the thing. Last year we didn't play very good football, but yet we were getting results because we were top 6. This year we're playing negative football again, and yet we're struggling. So it clearly can work, but we're not doing it enough. I mean, we are picking up right now, but it's just...
The Savary style was 11 men behind the ball at all times.
I think he was good for you last year. He was a good manager, but just I think he ran out of time, really.
Went completely down.
And as you said, I think you would, if you got the playoffs. To be honest, I don't think you would have won them. That's just me being honest, really. I think it was always going to be Brentford or Fulham in the final, something like that. But
I thought Fulham would get promoted, win the playoffs. But that's because I thought West Brom would bottle it and Brentford would get second.
But
honestly,
I think
if Brentford went up last year, I think they would have stayed up.
Well, I think we were lucky because we had West Brom last day of the season. We were like, do we want to sort of lose them so Brentford don't go up? But then we drew to West Brom, and that's when Barnsley pulled off the heroic comeback and won in the 90th. And it was sort of a win-win. We finished on a high. Eze got his final goal for the club.
West Brom ended last season poorly, and Brentford kind of did it.
Do you think Brentford will go up this year? I beg they don't, but I think they will.
I think they will, to be honest.
I think they'll get second. I think Norwich will win the league.
I think they might win the league. It hurts to say, but I think they might win it. I don't think Norwich have been unbelievable. And Brentford seem to score 5 goals every game.
Yeah.
Even how they got Tony, how is there no one else after Tony, really, that I heard of? Like Brentford got him for cheap.
2-0 Burnley after 9 minutes.
And he's the best striker in the Championship already.
I think Forest were linked with him, but we didn't want to cough up the cash for him, so we decided to go and get unproven Guerrero.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing on the Sky Sports podcast, or whatever. They were saying how good Brentford's recruitment is. They sign all these cheap strikers. Well, not cheap, but mediocre strikers. Turn them into brilliant players, getting 20+ goals, and sell them for huge amounts of money. And then they don't have to listen to offers. That's what they said.
And there's our transfer policy. Charlotte went to Olympiacos reserves that played about 60 minutes of football in the last season, and they play about a total of 5 minutes for us, and then we go and sell them again for about £5 and a packet of half-eaten digestives. Our transfer policy is awful.
Well, it's Brentford strikers, really. Mopé, a couple of years ago, 20+ goals, went for 25 mil. Watkins last year, 20+ goals, went for 30 mil. This year, Tony, if they don't go up, he'll go for 35 mil. I honestly say that.
I think he'll leave. I don't think he'll stay with them, to be honest.
And look at that amount of money for a Championship club. That's 100 mil. Literally. And they haven't spent it all because they can't, but for when they got to the Prem, they'll be able to splash it.
I think Brentford could surprise a few if they went up.
I think if they went up this year, I think we'd have got 16th, maybe 15th. So that front three they had, I think that would have got them goals. With maybe a couple of defensive reinforcements and maybe a big midfielder, then I think they could have maybe even got higher.
I think they need a centre-back, really. That's their best.
They're in the League Cup semi-finals, and they beat a load of Premier League teams on the way.
I wouldn't see them going down.
They beat West Brom, Fulham, Newcastle.
Yeah,
pretty decent.
Almost beat Tottenham. Well, Tottenham won that game, but
I think they played well. Then Tony equalised, but then it was offside. So.
Well, it was by like a hand. It was like his hand, which is offside, and as a keeper fan, I was like, I'm laughing at
friendly word goal. What is that? You can't score with your hands. Offside. I'm afraid. Yep. Your hands. This is now officially volleyball or basketball.
Yeah. Well, that's the benefit of the Championship. No VAR.
Brentford have kind of got used to playing Premier League. Got like a taster.
The argument to VAR though for the Championship is, for some of our clubs, if there was VAR, we'd have had a load more penalties, stuff like that. But the thing is, that sort of goes against you as well. other teams would have won penalties, which would have gone against you to beat you. So I'm sort of happy with the balance, and that's the way football is, really. But that's how it should be. Premier League's just a joke every game.
Feel very offended. Watching now.
Popular this is.
You find us all boring. We're talking pure facts on this channel as always. I'm offended by that.
Now, to be fair, I would like to see Norwich bottle it though, just like because they went.
I don't
want to see any of the freshly relegated clubs go back up because it's just a bit dead, really.
Yeah, you want to see a new club.
They get relegated again every time.
And I'll tell you what, I hate Todd Cantwell. He's like Jack Grealish. I don't like Cantwell. I don't like. They're just a boring team. When we played them away, all game they're going ref, that's a penalty. The ref finally gives in to a lazy challenge on Cantwell where he just dives, and I'm going. The referee's been forced into that decision, and they're just. I hate them. I hate Norwich. I didn't hate them that badly, but now I really do.
It's a weird club to support, Norwich. Like,
yeah,
just a typical yo-yo club. Really.
Yeah, one season you expect to win every game, then you expect to just get battered.
Yeah. It's like if they went up again this year and they go straight back down.
It's just the weird thing is, when they go up to the Premier League, they don't spend anything, but when they go down, they spend a load.
Yeah. It's like how long is it going to take you to realise if you go up, you have to spend money to stay there. When they went up last year, I think they realised they didn't even believe they could stay up, so they didn't spend any money. Let's be honest. And then they come down, they spend millions.
Sam Byron for about 700k, which is peanuts in the modern day football. Farman, goalkeeper on loan, and someone else on loan. I can't remember who.
Yeah.
I've got 3 players. That's not going to keep you in the Premier League.
Half of them never played. Farman didn't play because Krul's better than him. So what was the point in that?
Exactly. And they had about 800 injuries. They had to play players on flipping paracetamol.
They thought Pookie would be the answer, but he never was. He started well, but he's not you need a Premier League striker when you're in there to have the balance. They brought in Dermot, who did rubbish.
Yeah. I mean, Cantwell, he was decent, but I think he had one away win all season, and that was when Everton were in a relegation battle. They beat them 2-0.
I think Bournemouth should be in the Premier League, I think, because Villa got away with it a little bit. But
very lucky Villa.
Oh yeah. I know you like Villa.
A lot of other games to sort of cover it, so you can't put it all down to goal line technology.
No, there's nothing you can do about it now.
Yeah, actually.
But it is annoying because I know you like Villa, but I don't like them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they've got a good fan base. They probably are a Premier League club, really, like with their history and everything like that. But so are loads of clubs, and they aren't there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I just want to see Forest in the Premier League. I've never seen us in the Premier League.
I still remember just the fact you get to watch Match of the Day with your team on it.
It's not Match of the Day.
Yeah, I mean, you may be last every time, but it's the excitement of the day. Saturday night.
You get a whole season of you being on, mainstream telly.
Yeah.
Just
almost every game you're on TV.
I think if Forest will get promoted to the Premier League, I think we've got the funds to actually make some signings too. Because when you look at the sides that have spent money, like Villa nearly got relegated, Fulham got relegated. When you look, Wolves spent money. If you look into the players that they signed, I think they had Bully, he was on loan when they got promoted, and Jota, he was on loan when they got promoted. They signed those two. Yeah, they got Raul Jimenez on a loan deal, but then they made that permanent in January. Samutinho.
They spent the money. That's what you need.
Yeah, they spent the money, but they also spent it on players that they already had on loan, so it wasn't like overload.
Yeah.
I think that's what Villa tried to do because they got like El Ghazi and stuff like that.
And then I think they realised they spent a ton of money, but on players who'd never played together, and that's why they struggled. But this year
what's happened with us. You know, we signed way too many players, and look at us. It's taken us like 3-4 months to actually start playing. Really,
you don't have to tell us this, Tristan. You don't have to tell us this that Derby are winning. Please.
Oh, and Reading are winning as well. Just to one prayer.
Well, as long as no one bottom half of the table is winning, as long as the people around the playoffs are losing for our playoff push, of course.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah. Forget about the teams at the bottom. They're